Alright, what's up everyone? Hope y'all can hear me pretty clear and loudly. Cause I'm using a Bluetooth microphone. Finally thank God, I figured a way out that I could connect a Bluetooth wireless microphone to my camera phone where I could record my voice. Yep. So this is a podcast, you know, talk, not a podcast interview anyone, but it's a very meaningful, deep topic of subject that I'm gonna talk about. It's about life, reality, life. You know, So you see this old man sitting down, looks pretty stressed out, right? All of us are gonna get old. There's no doubt about it. All of us gonna get old. All of us gonna deal with headaches, stress, mental stress, physical stress. And this man, as you can see, he's old. Look at his white hair. Look at his skin is wrinkled. I'm not making fun of him. I'm speaking about reality life. And my YouTube channel now is gonna be called Tommy Tan the Man or Tommy Tan the Real Life Man. I keep on switching my YouTube channel, but this is gonna be my last time ever changing my YouTube, channel. But yeah, you see this old man. He looks stressed out, man. He looked like he's been working almost half of his life, his whole life. You know, this even happens to women too. Woman and man gonna get old. But this is not a religion uh subject of topic that I'm talking about. It's an enlightening wisdom video to motivate you or to inspire you to wake up, to face the reality, to able to change your life forever. You know, um so I want to talk about this is you know you see how in the US, right? In North America in general, of the working culture, of the non-stop working mindless culture, where you see young people, working in their 20s, probably 18 years old. They work right at starting 16 to or somewhere in their young 20s, before hitting 30s. You see these people working at these corporated business places like the grocery store, the fast food places, these other fancy restaurants, right? See, these people who work, man, in a non-stop working culture, which is part of the American culture, part of the Canadian culture, part of the North American culture. I'm talking about the working culture, all right? Is that these people who work in a restaurant, in a grocery store, in a fast food place as well, is that these people, I think God, I think karma, whatever, you know, higher power you believe in, but I believe in a higher power. I believe there's something higher than us humans in animal realm. But I came to a conclusion and in a wake up reality call that you have to ask yourself this. You have to really ask yourself this. If you're in your young 20s, from 20 years old to 29, or even if you're 16 to 29 years old before you hit 30, you know, um, you know, you see all these young people working at these corporated business places, like I just mentioned earlier. These young people, they need to ask themselves this important, valuable question: Do I really want to work at the same business place, whatever grocery store you work at, whatever restaurant you work at, whatever fast food you work at? Do I really, really want to work at this place for 30 years all my life, 40 years all my life, 50 years of my life, 60 years of my life until I have enough money or until I can retire to live a stress free life where I can able to travel or I can live overseas abroad, to live a life where I deal with less stress, you know, type of working nonstop lifestyle, you know. So here's a good question: why would I or you want to work all your life until you hit age 40, 50, 60 years old? Why would you want to work nonstop in a same boring ass business corporated place almost half of your life or all your life until you get old and weak and you don't have enough energy to truly do what you want to do with your life, to feel relaxed, to feel free? You know, some people, they may not even understand what does it mean to feel free. This is what it means to feel free, is not constantly being a slave to your job where your boss constantly call you up, constantly text you, hey, when you gonna come to work? Hey, when are you gonna uh come back to work again? And your boss doesn't let you, you know, let you have the free choice, free will, free time to travel, enough free time to, you know, explore and go on a plane trip, road trip, to explore new culture, new environment, see new foods, see new festivals. That's what I mean by feeling free. Feeling free means having freedom and having more free time, to do what you want to do without, you know, without constantly being manipulated by your whatever business job you work at under, whatever boss is constantly telling you what to do, and your boss is not letting you have at least a 1 week break off from working all the time where you get stressed all the time, where if your boss let you have 1 week off, 2 weeks off, or a month off for you to travel, for you to explore, for you to relax and chill, that's the type of job you want. But the problem with modern new American culture in society, even in Canada, not just in the US, but in Canada as well as North America, is that the working culture in the US and Canada is that they want people to constantly work as a mindless working robot, stressfully, to stress you out mentally, to stress you out physically, you know, until you work. They want you to work at that whatever fucking business corporated job you work at under a restaurant or store until you get old, until you retire. That's how long they want you to work there. Why? But ask yourself this: why would you want to work at the same boring, lame ass, mindless business corporated job half of your life until you hit age 50, 60, just to live overseas? Because believe it or not, there's life across the border, across outside of North America, where you can live a stress-free, relaxing, more free life, where you have the freedom to make real authentic friends, the freedom to, connect and meet and date women, the freedom to explore more you know, different types of background cultures, like social culture, dating culture, different traditional culture. You know, ask yourself that. You know, why would you want to work half of your life or your whole life just to get old, until you get old and then retire, and then you waste all that time just putting your time and effort and focus into working all the time, man? Why not use your young 20s to use your money that you make at your job and invest that money into traveling, invest that money into paying a whatever education you want to earn, to use that education as a college degree or a certification, to use that to live overseas where you deal with less stress. There are countries out there where you can have a better work and break life stress free balance in other countries like Europe, Russia, Southeast Asia, even South Latin American countries. But God, the countries down South Latin American countries are is dangerous. So I don't recommend living there. I mean, I would recommend traveling there just to visit, but not live there. It's dangerous in South Latin America. But let's get back on the topic. But yeah, I'll be real honest with you guys. Whoever's watching this, you know, you know, I am not gonna work at no same restaurant or grocery store or fast food damn fucking place in a mindless business, invented a corporate business all my life until I hit the age of 50 or 60. No, I don't want to. I don't want to struggle. You don't want to struggle. You know, wanting to become this working mindless working robot machine all your life in a job that your manager doesn't care about your background experiences. Your manager doesn't care if you're learning and growing to become a better mentally, physically, and spiritually person. So what the fuck is the point of working at that same boring ass job until you hit your until you hit in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s until you get old and stressed the hell out like this man right here. This man right here, he's so stressed out that he he may not even have enough time to go travel overseas, abroad, to live a stress-free, fun, adventurous life where he could make friends, real authentic new friendship, have women to date, you know, uh, have female, develop new female friendship life, you know, being able to feel more free, you know, instead of working at a mindless job where your boss doesn't care about you, about your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health. You know, your boss may not even care if you're struggling with how stressful you are with your mental health, physical health, and your boss may not even care if you have ever traveled, you know, at all. Your boss may not even care, you know, about your health at all. He just want you to work at the job for him where your boss is making way more money than you. It could be your manager or whatever business corporated job you work at and under where the business owner is making more money than you and your manager, and he doesn't care if you're stressed out. He doesn't care if you're traveling and, you know, living a life to explore more, to live a stress-free, fun, happier life, you know. So yeah, guys, not just me that I don't want to work in the same business corporated job all my life. And also I met this guy that was working at Domino's Pizza. You know, he was gonna hire me, but I didn't. I myself decided not to decide I want to continue to work there. And I asked the guy who worked at this Domino place, and I asked him, "Hey, how long have you worked there?" And he said, "Oh, I've been working for like 9 or 10 years." In my head, I was like, "Damn, are you really gonna wanna work at that business corporated job where the owner and the manager doesn't care about you at all, but just to be there to just work and work and work as a mindless working robot machine that your boss may not even care about your life. He doesn't care about your mental health, your physical health at all." I was going to ask him this. Hey, have you ever thought about living overseas in another country where you can deal with less stress, less, you know, with less type of fucking life where you just don't work all the time, but you're able to have 1 week break off to go travel, to explore new environment, new different culture, make new friends, and that's what makes people feel good about themselves. You know what I'm saying? People who travel more, people who even live abroad overseas, when they change their location, they change their life as well. And people with self esteem feel better about themselves. Their mental health feels more refreshed, more relaxed. And people become happier when they travel more or when they live overseas in another country. They become more mentally refreshed, more mentally relaxed, and their self esteem inside changes too, from negative, from feeling depressed and stressed, into living a life where they feel more free, feel more happier, you know. So yeah, whoever is watching this video and you're working at some fucking business corporated job in the US or even Canada, ask yourself this, man, why would I want to work at this same damn mindless, you know, job until I'm 40, until I'm 50 or 60, you know? Why not quit this lame ass job, use my money, go travel more, go learn some type of online educational program, or go to college, earn a certain college degree. God, it doesn't even have to be a college degree. It could be an educational certification where you could earn to live overseas, to live abroad, where you could live a more less stress free life, where you have more freedom, the freedom to go out and meet and make new authentic friends, go out and meet and date, certain woman you want to date, go out and meet, you know, a good quality woman who you could end up getting married to. I'll be honest with you, the working culture in the US and Canada as well, they don't care about the people. They just want people to work as a mindless working fucking robot. You know what I'm saying? So every job that I work at in a business corporate job, these managers, these employees and of coworkers I work with, they don't care about me. They don't care about you. Okay, all they care about is their own money at the end of the day. Yeah, so the US in Canada as well, the working culture is non-stop. They want you to work as a robot. They don't care about your health. They don't care about your life or experiences. They don't care if you have issues of struggling, trying to have a better dating life, friendship life, to feel better about yourself. They don't care about you. And the US and Canada, they lack a lot of the managers. They don't give people a type of life where you can have 2 weeks off or a month off for you to have more free time, freedom to go travel more, to do what you want to do what you love to do, But too bad, too sad, man. That the working life in America and the Canada as well. It's insane, man. It's insane. That's why I don't wanna put my mind into too much into working. Instead, I want to do what I love to do. I'm doing something creative right now. I'm writing my own, Holy Trinity prayer. I'm writing about 5 benefits of going overseas abroad by getting out of North America. I'm writing about my PowerPoint words about comparing different religion. Yeah, I'm doing what I love to do, and I'm happy about it. You know what's funny? It's that I'm more happy and I feel more free, you know, when I'm doing what I love to do, doing what I want to do, without hurting anybody or doing anything illegal, without being manipulated constantly, nonstop by my manager, boss at work that doesn't give a shit who I am or doesn't give a shit about my self esteem, my mental health, physical health, spiritual health at all. You as well, whoever's watching this, I hope these people that work at these mindless, careless, you know, business corporate job, I hope one day they wake up with an enlightenment mind, asking themselves, why do I really want to work at this business stressful job all my life until I am 50, 60 years old? There's people that are like that. There's people, same old people that work since they were young in their young 20s and then they hit in their 50s and they're still working at the same job. They still live in the same town. They still live in the same damn place. I don't want to live like that. You don't want to live like that. You know, I thank God I have the knowledge where I research because I'm a researcher about researching about USA versus Europe, USA versus Vietnam, USA versus Thailand, USA versus Russia. And guess what I found out shocking? Is that there are better life overseas abroad nowadays than the US. And the cost of living in the US and Canada as well has gone up higher to buy a house. The price of buying a house has gone up higher. The price of renting an apartment has gone up higher. The price of paying for your gas card, truck gas, whatever the fuck, has gone up higher. And the reality, it sucks. The reality is that if you're living in a country where the cost of the price of living to own and buy a house, to pay off that house bill each month, or even apartment each month, or even your gas price each month or each week. If you live in a country, let me get this again. If you live in a country where it's expensive, it's more expensive, the cost of living of the economy of the house bill has gone up more expensive, more higher, it means that you have to work more hours and days. And that's gonna stress the hell out of you more mentally and physically. See, so why the hell would you or I wanna live in a damn country like that? You know, where the country forces the people to live in a capitalistic society where the culture in the society forces the people to work more, forces the people to value money over family, value money and work over friendship, value money and work over building new social group of friends, value work and money over over trying to meet and date whatever woman you want or whatever woman you want to marry. See, that's the problem of living in the US and Canada as well. Where the society and the culture of North America, it forces people to work more and have less free time. And then now when you hit age 50 or 60, you're going to be like, You're gonna wake up one day and be like, oh shit, I'm 50 years old. Oh shit, I'm 60 years old. Oh shit, I'm 40 years old. What have I done with my life other than working all the damn time? You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I hope this video motivates you and asks you, and I hope you ask yourself this question: why the hell would I want to work at the same damn lame ass job as just a random coworker, random employee, where other people don't really care about my personal life or what my experiences is, you know, ask yourself that question, you know. You don't want to be like this old man right here. You see this old man in front of the camera? He is stressed the hell out. He's in his 50s or 60s and he's asking himself, oh, damn. What the fuck have I done with my life other than working? Have I spent enough time with my family? Have I spent enough time to do what I want to do? Have I spent enough time to travel? Well, guess what? The reality sucks. You got to learn the reality facts. It's that this man here, he's been living in North America all his life. He never traveled to Europe, never traveled to Asia, never traveled to Latin America or even the Caribbean countries to see that there's better life outside of North America. That there are countries like in Europe, as an example, where your manager, your employer, will let you, in fact, have a 1 week. 1 week. I read this up on the internet on researching that the working culture in Europe is a lot better than the working culture in North America, because the working culture in Europe is that Europeans, they work less hours and they have more break, rest, life, work balance, where they have 30 days off. 30, yeah, at least 30 days off. I remember somewhere reading about that. It's that Europeans, they have 30 days off. They get to travel around different European countries. See, that's how I want to live my life. That's how you want to live your life, man. So why the hell would you want to be like this old man right here? I'm not making fun of him, but why would you or I want to be like this old man sitting down, so like depressed, so stressed out, and all you did have for your life while your life is about to end, at the end of the chapter, where you're asking yourself, what the fuck have I done with my life? What have I traveled enough? Have I spent enough time with my family members? Have I spent enough time working on my passions of creativity or artistic stuff? And then if not, you're fucked it, you, you know these old people in their 50s, 60s that live in the US work half of their life, or their whole life. They need to ask themselves, have I traveled to other countries to see new environments, to see new cultures, to feel more free, to feel happier? If not, these old people have wasted their life. Seriously, they wasted their life. You know? So I just don't get the concept or idea that why would I or you want to work in a business corporated place or a government organization where you are a slave to that job, just to work and work and work till you get old and then die old and retire, and then now you don't have enough energy to travel, to see the world before you die, to do what you love to do before you die, to spend more time with, to have more free time to develop new friendship, to have more free time to meet good quality woman to date with before you die. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think smart before you die. So, all right, it's been 30 damn minutes. This video has been 30 minutes. I hope this video inspires, any of you who's watching this. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and put a comment below. Thank you.